Hello. Hi, Patty. Hi, Michelle. Who else do we have out there? We have Pam. Hi, Becky. Hello. It's so good to see you. You guys, sorry, I look like a drowned rat tonight because my hair is basically a toddler and it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. So it's just like, ugh. Anyway, that's all right. It's all good. We all have days like that, right? Hello. It's so good to see you. It's been a long time since I've gone live. I don't think I've ever actually gone live on my own Facebook group and on my own YouTube channel. I'm usually going live for other companies. And so this is really fun to be with all of you. I have big news to talk about. I have a new job and I'm really excited to share it with you and answer any questions that you may have. All the time I'm getting asked and sent private messages like, where are you teaching? Where are you doing this? So I'm going to talk about all of that tonight. So earlier today around 10 a.m., there was an email sent out from Simple Stories making a big announcement. And so I'm going to share. It was also all over social media. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to share it really quickly so you can see. So here we go. Oh, wrong one. I pushed the wrong button there. So Simple Stories has announced that they have a new arm or product called Simple Stories Online. They are doing online classes. I am so excited. And I have the opportunity to be over them and kind of help arrange them. So I'm super, super excited to talk about it and to give you more details. So as you may or may not know, I worked for Simple Stories for 3.5 years. And I took a break after the retreat they had in 2022 for about a year because I had a prompting, honestly, that I needed to stop working. And it was a really hard thing to follow because I love my job. I love Simple Stories. It's my favorite brand. And basically I was doing my dream job. So it was really hard, but I just kept getting that prompting. You need to simplify. And shortly thereafter, we had tons of health problems in my family with my daughter, myself. Both my parents were in the hospital for 3 weeks. So it was actually a little blessing. And throughout 2023, we dealt with all of that. Life has calmed down since. And so I'm so thrilled to be back with Simple Stories. They are my favorite company. And of course, doing something new. They're always bringing something new. They have their beautiful products, of course. If you know Kevin and Amber, the owners of Simple Stories, they are the best people, the warmest people, the nicest people you've ever met. So down to earth, so amazing. Their company's just a great place to be. And of course, Amber does all the creative directing on all of the products that we love, right? We love everything that Simple Stories brings out. And then Kevin manages all the logistics. And they just have a great team, great designers designing their products. And so it's just a pleasure to be back. So hello, I see Letitia, I see Celia, I see Dormar, hello, I see Norma and Elsie, hello, so many good friends out there. I'll try to keep up on the comments. It's a little small for me. My computer, I got a new screen in my other area. And so when I plugged it in to do this live, I don't know, it's all like a little off. So Forgive me. All right, so let's talk about this. Okay, so the Simple Stories Online, what it is online workshops, and we're going to hold them every other month, beginning in March 2024. So let me pop up a graphic for you with the yearly schedule on it. So this is the 2024 event schedule. And beginning in March, we're going to have the Fresh Air event. Now, at every Simple Stories Online event or workshop, we're going to focus on one of their latest and greatest collections. And we're just going to create all kinds of yumminess with that collection. So in March, we'll do the Fresh Air collection, and then you can kind of see a little sneak peek of the themes and things coming down the road. In May, we have a summer event. We're not announcing the names of our collections yet, of course, because our retailers don't even know. They haven't even been released to the stores. And so this is just to kind of give you a little idea of what's coming down the road. So May 2024 is a summer event. In July, we have a beautiful simple vintage collection that we're going to be featuring. In September, I love this Halloween collection that we're going to feature. It is probably my favorite Halloween collection I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot because Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. And then in November, we're going to have a Christmas event. Of course, we all love the holidays, right? So this is the schedule that we have for the year. It will help you to plan. Now, the kits are for the Fresh Air event are available now. So what kind of the idea is that when you buy the kit, you're automatically enrolled into the workshop or into the online event, which is going to be taking place in a brand new online class platform that we have at simplestories.com. It also has a companion Facebook group, so you can get on there and chat with all your friends. You don't have to, like if you don't like Facebook, if you don't have, you don't use it, that wouldn't be helpful to you. You don't need to even do that. You can follow along with the course through the online class platform. So that's kind of the benefit. There's going to be it's going to be a mixture of live and pre-recorded events. So for example, the cutting instructions will be pre-recorded. That way you can follow along with them at your own pace. Some of us go like, what was that measurement? Or we want to see it a couple times before we make a cut into our pretty paper. And so things like that will be pre-recorded where you can watch it at your own pace. You can slow it down or, work on it sporadically leading up to the first class. All the classes will be live, and we will give you links to YouTube where we will do those live, and we have set dates for those. I'll talk about the schedule in a minute. And that, you can chat with friends and take the course and just like, kind of like a live, it's like a mix of live and pre-recorded. So those will happen on certain dates. And then after that date, those classes the recording will be put into the platforms, both Facebook and the online class platform. So if you aren't able to make it, say you have a family wedding, something pops up, an emergency, you can always go back and watch it later. So the idea for this different format or this different schedule is that we want to fit into your life. We want to help you get into a pattern of creativity that is realistic, that also helps you to use and utilize your beautiful supplies that you love. So my husband always makes fun of me about leftovers. I love leftovers, but he doesn't. If he has leftovers from food, he just gets rid of them. And so I like to eat them. And it's the same way that there's scrapbook products. I save all my leftovers. So the idea of this is let's use up as much as we have so we don't have tons of leftovers. Of course, you will have leftovers a little bit because we want you to be able to customize the projects that we're doing and be able to, if you need to make a little adjustment to make it match your photos or project, then you have the flexibility to do that. Let me pop over. We're going to look at the schedule, but let me just pop over to the comments and see if there's anything pressing that's popping up. Oh, good. Everyone's loving the sound of it. Okay, so I'll just keep going if that's all right. So let's look at a sample schedule. At the moment, so the kits will they're for sale now, but they won't ship until 2 to 3 weeks before the event. And then you'll receive them. So for example, the March kit will ship in mid-February. So that gives us time to, see what the collections are. You'll get to see sneak peeks of the projects, in the over on simplestories.com. We'll also show them on our social media. So you can kind of get a feel for the class. So let me head back over and show you a sample schedule. So this, for example, is what our schedule will be in March for the Fresh Air event. On March 1st, we'll have a welcome live. We're going to welcome everybody in. We're going to make sure everybody's in the Facebook group. Those who want to participate live can, and you can also just, chill back and lurk and just watch if you want. That's fine too. So at the welcome live, we will talk about like additional supplies you may need. We'll take a full tour through the collections. All of that will be listed in the group as well. So it's not like a big surprise at the last minute. It will be there. But sometimes it's nice to just hear it and see it visually. So we'll show you, like, for example, like you'll want to get some ribbon for this to go around the front of the cover, that kind of a thing. And those are great times to use up things in your stash. So the welcome live will kind of be a review of basic information and kind of an overview of everything that's coming that month. Now, March 2nd, example, the next day, probably even the night of the welcome live, we'll post those cutting guides. We'll post the PDF instructions. They'll be full color with diagrams. You'll have a video that you can follow at your own pace. And you can do those cutting guides. Now, the cutting guides will guide you through cutting all of the papers in the kit. All of the pieces are labeled by project, so we'll help you to sort those by project. I promise you, you're going to love it. So the first live class will be Saturday, March 9th, and that will be our layout class. We're going to have 2 sessions, a morning session and an afternoon session with a 2-hour break in between. That way you can kind of decompress a little bit for a few hours. Each session will be 3 hours. So you'll have time, that 2-hour block in between, to have some lunch, to, connect with your family, to charge your phone, go get a drink, whatever you need to do. So we'll try that out. And then the live class for the 6x8 album will be the following Saturday on March 16th. That will be 3 sessions. It's listed to go to 9 p.m. And you guys, I don't think we're going to go clear till 9. I've just blocked off 3 sessions so that we can wrap up. Like in that last session, we'll just show you some little details and just some finishing touches. So I don't want you to get freaked out by that. And then March 18th, which is the following Monday after that album class, our bonus projects will be posted, and those will be pre-recorded, so you can watch them at your leisure. The bonus projects will be things like cards and tags or additional layouts or an additional little folio or something like that. We want to vary it from event to event to just have fun, to use up our scraps and use them in different ways. Now, of course, you don't have to do the bonus project. You don't have to do any of the projects. In fact, the cost of the class is the cost of the supplies. So basically, the projects and the classes and the instructions that you're getting is just a bonus. So we love that, and we hope you love that too. Now, the last time block that I showed you there was the kind of the wrap-up live is what we're calling it. I don't know if that's a fluid name, but we're calling it at this point. And that's just to wrap up the event. To answer any questions you may have, of course, we'll be in the Facebook group throughout the month helping you. We're going to be interacting. It'll be great. But at the end, we'll just kind of wrap it up. We'll see if there's anything. Maybe we'll do some show and tell. I don't know. But and then we can also give you a sneak peek and maybe a more detailed sneak peek of the projects that will be at the next event. So I hope you love that. I hope you like the sound of that. Let me look at the comments real quick, and then I'll keep going on. Let's see. Carrie's saying, please use the Noteworthy collection. Isn't that a pretty collection? That's not on the schedule as of now, but I love that one for sure. Question, is it the same instructor for each day? Yes, so the whole event will be me. I am teaching the entire event. So, but in the future, we hope to shake it up and have, other teachers. We are just getting in a rhythm of this. So we're just going to kick it off and get it going and make sure everything's fluid. It's new. So instead of throwing a random teacher in to kind of problem or troubleshoot everything, I'm going to teach the first few events and get that nice and grounded. And then of course, we want you to have variety. We want to bring in different styles and just have fun. So it's just going to be fun. I'm so excited about it. So let's see, what else can I tell you? I have some notes over here, so let me take a look. So when you sign up, let's go through the process of signing up. So you go to, in fact, I'll show you the website where you can get more information. Let me share my screen. So over on simplestories.com, there is this tab that says, online courses. That's the one clear on the right. And there's a drop down menu. You can click on this and just learn about the program, like the overview, kind of what's included, the online course schedule. It just gives you some general information about all of everything and kind of how it works. So if you forget something or you want to review it, you can go here. At the next tab, there is, you can click into the course store, which will show you all the courses that we have available. So right now we have the Fresh Air kit or the Fresh Air event. And this is going to take, because we will have this for sale as long as their product available, and which is great because we are dealing straight through the manufacturer, right? You're not through somebody else. So there's lots of availability. However, these first few sessions or these first few events, we have limited the product because we just don't know. We don't know what the how many people are going to want to take place. So there is limited at especially this first few events. So grab your kits, and thank you to everyone who's placed orders today. Holy cow. Thank you. That's been so fun to see come in. So this will give you more detail of what's in the kit. So we've kept the kit around $150. This particular kit has almost everything in the collection. We left out like the washi tape, the stencil, the stamp, like those kinds of things that may not translate to everybody. But basically you have everything, and you can go and see what you're going to get. In fact, I'll open and show you everything a bit later. So you will be getting 2 of the collection kits. That's to allow us to do some double page layouts. We're also mixing in some color vibes. So you'll have coordinating color vibe cardstock. You can see a sneak peek of that right here. So pretty. Our color vibe cardstock has that felt texture to it, and it has a solid pattern on one side and then the dots on the other, just so pretty. And then for this particular kit, we're also mixing in the color vibe foam alphas in green, so pretty, like that green, leafy green color for spring. Then we have the florals, and then we also have the buttons. So that's going to be a lot of fun to play with. But you can see all the products that are going to be in the kit, and then it will give you some details about the schedule and everything underneath, so you can kind of pre-plan. But of course, if you can't make it, they're all going to be posted, the recordings of them after the fact. So I think that's really helpful. So to find those courses, just go to this online course. So when you purchase this, it needs to be the only item in your cart. It does not have free shipping. Previously in the store, there was free shipping over $75, but there's not free shipping on this kit just because these are going all over the place. At this time, we are selling to US and Canada. That's just what our store is currently set up for. But of course, we want to expand our radius of shipping in the future. So the great thing is we're having events every other month. So every other month, it's, we're going to be able to add, add those kinds of things in as we figure through the details and all that. So it's going to be really, really fun. You can see a sneak peek of the projects as you arrow through. You'll see, I'll show you some tonight as well. So we are going to be creating in every event layouts and we'll do a little bit of double page layouts. We'll have at least 1 or 2 in every event. We'll also have single page layouts. And then we'll be creating a 6x8 mini album. So fun. If you haven't created a 6x8 mini album before, you are about to get addicted, because this was me. I was a strictly 12x12 scrapbooker before I started playing with Simple Stories collections. And then once I made those 6x8 albums, I was a total addict. So you're going to have lots of fun doing that. And then the bonus projects for the kit, for the Fresh Air event, we will be making cards and an extra layout, an extra single page layout. So that's just kind of a heads up, and I'll give you a sneak peek at everything. So let's see if there's any questions yet. It looks like everyone's just kind of hanging out and listening. Hello to all my friends. I see Rebecca and Claire and Michelle. So fun. Okay, let me look at my notes because I'm so excited. I know I'm forgetting something. So let's see here. So it's going to take place. I'm kind of going through the who, what, where. So the month-long class events, it's held online. I think we've covered that. When you purchase it, yes, how do I get to the class? So on the page that I show you, there's a course. In fact, let's go back over there. After you purchase, on that right-hand tab, you will see a place where it says My Courses. I forgot to show you that. So once you purchase your course, it's going to show up in this area, and you can go ahead and log in. So And then, of course, as you purchase more courses, they're all going to show up in this little spot. So that is how you will access your courses. Now, when you first purchase your course, you're going to get an email from the system. It's kind of a weird email. It would not let us put like any images in it. So you're going to be like, is this a real email? But it will have like a button at the bottom that will help you to log into your classes. And then we've also included a PDF download that has clickable links to get you to those places as well. Inside the class platform, there will be a link to the Facebook group. It is ready to go. I will start approving people. There's not much going on in there. There's just the basic information. But as we get closer to the event date, of course, we'll put more stuff in there. And you guys can start chatting about stuff too. So I think that will be fun. So hi, Linda. Good to see you. So let's see what else. I think we did the who, what, where. We talked about the schedule. We talked about what's happening in the year. If you have any questions, pop them up and I'll watch for them. So I will give you a sneak peek. And I'll kind of review this, I think, later, to make sure that I don't miss anything. So sorry, I'm just looking at if there's anything major that I missed. Okay, oh yes. So those of you who are coming to our in-person event, the Get Creative Retreat in September 2024, all the collections that we're featuring in the online events are totally different than the ones that will be at the in-person event. So if you're coming to both or want to do both, they're going to be totally different projects, totally different collections. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's take a sneak peek at the classes. I'm going to turn it over to my desktop. And of course, I'm not going to show you everything because that would not be fun. So we'll just give you a little sneak peek. I have the layouts here. You can see them online, but there's just a little corner at the first page of a double page layout. Now, this is a spring collection, and I want you to know, like, all the projects are not spring themed. They have a very general theme. For example, this one is called Fresh Air. We use like the thickers on that one. And I did an outdoor play. That's what I scrapbooked about on the project. So there's a little sneak peek of that one. This one is about my daughter on the first day of school. So not spring. This one, just giving you a little sneak peeks. That one is about me. Like it's called Hello Today. And it's just kind of a day that happened in my life where, you know, just kind of my thoughts of what was happening at this event that I went to. I took a selfie in the car. So I was just documenting my thoughts on that day. This page is a bunch of my family photos. You can see a little sneak peek there. I apologize if the camera's glitching. I'm using a different setup and I can see that I'm going to have to review it a little bit. There's another little peek with tags. There we go. Yes, so yeah, free. You're right, Claire. It's basically a free class with the product. So sorry about that glitching. I am going to have to review that camera and make sure that it works better. So, and then this one is a sneak peek of the bonus layout. Look at those pretty patterns, right? And that one I just did, you know, about a time in my life when I was learning and growing is what I called it. Just all the ways I was, you know, kind of learning new things in my life. And so that's what's really fun about springtime collections. So there's a little sneak peek of those. Here is the album front that we will be creating. And I'm not going to flip through, but there are some chunky fun in here. So there's 16 total pages, front and back, 54 plus photos. So it's going to be fun. There's flaps and pockets and lots of dimension. I use a thin foam tape, so it does add some bulk to it, but I like dimension. If you don't like dimension, this will be thinner. You can just adhere your pieces flat so it won't be as, you know, chunky. But look, isn't that a beautiful collection? I love it so much. Okay, and then here are a little sneak peek of the cards. I'll just show you a little corner of them. So they're not real boring cards. They have lots of fun layers on them. And we're just using up the offcuts of the stuff that we had left over from our other projects. Okay, so who wants to see the kit? Now, this isn't the official kit. Yeah, oh, okay, so Anelzi's asking how many layouts. So 2 double page layouts and then 3 single page layouts in the layout class. Then there will be a bonus single page layout towards the end that we'll just have a video for. So total, that's 4 single page layouts and 2 double page layouts. So that, I hope, answers your question. Clint, Jordan. Oh, hi, Clint. How are you? Best scrapbooker in the business. You are so sweet. Good to see you. All right. So Clint's my neighbor. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so here is what what's going to be included in your kit. And I've unwrapped some of it so that it will be easier for you to see. So let me just pop this all out. All right. So we're going to be working with that beautiful yellow 6x8 album. It comes with all of these great insert pages that we'll decorate, as well as pocket pages, and then we'll make some insert pages ourselves. So it's going to be really fun. That will be the base of our 6x8 album project. And then all of these fun embellishments. But let's flip through the paper first. You get tons and tons of 12 by 12 paper. So 2 packs of the collection packs of the collection kits. You know what? I'm going to go off this camera and come back and see if that fixes that at all. I don't know why it's doing that. So sorry. Okay. So that means you will also get 2 of the 12 by 12 sticker sheets, and we will definitely utilize those. So here's a look at the patterns. If you haven't seen this gorgeous collection yet, love the soft colors, but they're not too soft where they're weak. You know, sometimes pastels can come off as weak, but these are just pretty candy colors. You have that beautiful navy. I love all the general patterns in here, but oh my gosh, the chickens, like, they're my favorite. We have lots of people on my street actually that have chickens, so that's kind of fun. Do you have chickens? And then here's some plaids, the butterflies. I love butterflies, so pretty. Lots of florals. Who doesn't love florals? So we have this little tiny green daisy, this pattern that has the poppies in pink and orange along with daffodils. Super, super cute. Another plaid in that beautiful bright sunny yellow, a smaller print in the navy with the florals. You have gingham checks, that happy sun and clouds, like the cutest little sun with those pink cheeks. Love it. Multi-dot pattern. Here's the tag paper that we definitely utilize. I love tags. They're so great for journaling, so great for even decorating things. The journal elements on the back of that paper is that beautiful word paper in all those fun colors and that fun font. The 3x4 pockets with another robin's egg check, a tiny floral, and then this pink daffodil paper. So really, really fun. So you'll get 2 full collection kits. Then you'll get, so that's 24 pattern papers in the 12 by 12 size. Then you'll get 12 of the solid colors in the Color Vibe cardstock. So this will help us to mat photos, have bases for double page layouts, all that kind of fun stuff. So the colors that are featured in this kit are Robin's Egg, and I want to show you the tonal dot on the back. Again, I'm so sorry for the glitchy camera. I will definitely troubleshoot that for the future. So Robin's Egg, we have 2 sheets of the mint. Fun fact, that's my absolute favorite Color Vibe color. It's my favorite. I love it so much. We have 2 sheets of the daffodil, which is just this beautiful sunny yellow. 2 sheets of apricot. Such a pretty orange. 2 sheets of the peony. And then we have a single sheet of olive. This will help us to have like the greenery of spring kind of mixed in with those florals, and then this white cardstock, which we will actually use as the base for one of our layouts with that beautiful dot. So sorry about that glitch. Okay, so guys, total you have 36 12 by 12 pattern papers. So much fun in there. Okay, moving forward, we also have the full 6x8 pad, which we will mostly use for that 6x8 album. And the cards, of course, any offcuts and leftover pieces we'll use on those cards. But of course, you don't have to make the cards. You could use the way that we did the embellishing on the cards as an embellishment cluster on a layout. Like, you can make this yours. If you're not a card maker, just use those ideas and transfer them into a project that works for you. So, oh, thank you, Frances. She says, so happy to see you at Simple Stories again. Me too. But I tell you, it broke my heart when I I was glad I was able to be there for my family, and I'm glad I followed that prompting, but it was hard. Simple Stories is like, they're my peeps. So I'm so glad we're working together again. And, you know, it all works out in the end. Sometimes we just have to take a break, right? We take breaks for babies. We take breaks for families. So that's what's important. Okay, so let's look at the embellishments. You will have the 6x12 chipboard sheet. Look at the little chickens and birds. I love the banners, the daffodil, the little jar of strawberries. You have the watering can full of those orange poppies. And I'm sorry, that frog with his little pink cheeks, he is adorable. So some fun title options. That's So Very Happy. And then I love these beautiful script words in navy that are throughout the collection. So the foam stickers are a fan favorite. These are perfect for titles because they have that fun squishy dimension to them. So a lot of these we'll use for the titles, but also lots of little, you know, bits to add layering into your projects as well. So the florals, these fun like color swash word phrases, this little script phrases that you see, walking on sunshine. You even have the bird. So pretty, the butterfly. I love this. And then we have the green foam alphas. I did want to show you that kind of with the papers because it just picks up that leafy green color that, you know, is when spring comes, aren't you glad to see green again? I'm always like, I've never loved the color green more after a long winter. So I love that green. We have the chipboard frames, and I'll show you the back of that one so you can see the different options that we'll be working with in there. Super, super fun. The sticker book will be part of this. So really cute. We have lots of icon pages, but there's also like the circles and the banners. There's an alphabet in here. So the green foam alpha and alphabet in here, if you don't like the alphabet or the title that we choose for a particular layout, you can use the green foam alphabet or the alphabet that's in here to change it up to match your photos. You can come up with your own titles. So I love that option. Okay, and then those cute, cute labels. You'll receive both the bits and pieces and the journal bits. So you've got the icons and then those fun journaling spots that you can use to journal, but also just as bases to, you know, as a base for embellishment clusters. You'll have the full pack of the flower bits. And you guys, there's 143 pieces in here. I feel like this package is so deceiving because it looks like there's not much in there, but when you start spreading stuff out, like we create a ton of flowers. There's so many fun flowers in here. So we're going to combine those with these super cute buttons as flower centers. Of course, we'll also use like the dimensional brads and the glittery enamel dots that kind of have an iridescence to them. Those will make great flower centers as well, but we'll use them as accents. So fun dimension with the 3-dimensional flowers, the buttons, the brads, the enamel dots, and then we also have the really super fun layered chipboard. And I love these. It's a little hard to see the dimension on those, but just all kinds of different sizes and shapes of icons and pieces throughout this entire kit. And I had a blast working with it. I love the way the projects turned out. So let's see if you have any questions. Everybody's saying gorgeous. They love the green color. Good. Looks like a fun album. I'm so glad. Okay, so let me see. Do you guys have any questions? I'm going to, I'll just turn this to a double screen for a second. And I'm going to look at my notes again. As far as skill level, I thought I might bring that up. So like the skill level would be like, it's not a beginner class. It's like an intermediate to advanced class. But of course, beginners are always, always welcome because we want you to learn more stuff. That's what's so fun about scrapbooking is that we continue to learn. Just know that you may not have every tool, but you'll learn about tools and you'll learn about how to use them as we do the techniques. So intermediate to advanced, but beginners are welcome. We want you there. We showed the kit. We showed a sneak peek of the projects, different collections from the in-person event. I think we got it all, you guys. So again, the events will take place every other month. The Fresh Air event is on sale now. They are limited only because we don't know what to expect. And so We just set aside a certain amount of product. And so if you would like to take place, grab it. And then that kit will come to you or ship to you in mid-February, which is just a month away. So we're really close. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hi, Yuko. Good to see you. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Norma. I think I said hi to Norma earlier. So let's see, Francis. What a fun album. Okay. So any other questions? I would love to answer them. Yuko's excited for the event. I know you already signed up. That's awesome. I'll give a minute for the questions to pop through. Hopefully I answered everything. And if a question pops up, feel free to message me or contact support@simplestories.com, because that's why we're here. We're here to help you and to answer any questions. So you guys, the Fresh Air event is happening in March 2024. It's going to be super fun. I hope you'll join me. I'm really excited. I'll be teaching the classes for the next few events, but we'll also have different teachers in the future. We want to make this a program that you love. We want it to be able to be something that you can incorporate into your life and just, let's just create together. That's kind of what our little tagline is, right? Let's get creative together. So super fun. Hi, Tommy. All right. Yes, watch the replay. So you guys, thanks for joining me. It's so fun to do a live. And thanks for your patience with the glitchy camera. We'll get that fixed for sure. We'll just get rid of that one and do a different camera in the future. But thanks for being here. And let me leave a comment if you have any other questions. Okay, we'll see you soon. Thanks for being here.